What up, beautiful soul? If you found this message, there is most likely something here for you, and all that is within is for the purpose of your ultimate elevation, expansion, alignment with the highest path for you specifically. And first I want to say congratulations, because I'm seeing that you have been walking through somewhat of a portal, somewhat of a moment in time where you have been faced with the internal parts of yourself that may have been keeping you small, may have been keeping you at a previous level of expansion. So this can include fears, doubts, any sort of self-created chains that can also actually manifest in our external reality. But I'm sensing you kind of getting sober to certain energies within you that are uncomfortable to sit with. Almost maybe even some imposter syndrome vibes I'm actually getting, but it could be anything, just like moving through any energies that kind of make you want to run in the other direction, that make you want to like hide under the covers. Will do anything to beckon you from stepping forward, though I know you're the kind of soul who always moves forward and expands anyway, but you have to go through these uncomfortable moments of finding new footing. And this is always such a good sign when you experience this, and you always want to try to see it in the moment, how positive it is, because it literally means that you are hitting the edge. You're literally hitting your edge. You're walking on the like razor's edge of your previous level of expansion. And so when you're about to go out into this new experience of self, and therefore of the world reflected back to you, that's when the subconscious will like rise and bring all of this for you to face. And it is through you either just being with it and walking anyway, or working your way through it, working the energies, integrating anything that comes up for you. It's within that you find new footing, that you strengthen yourself. And sometimes it's through genuine just like surrender, complete surrender to, I'm still holding up this card, which is honestly kind of a gnarly card, surrender to a higher power, in which you're like, well, fuck it, whatever happens, happens, you know? Like, there's nothing I can do at this point but throw out my hands and exist. And in that, you almost like float through the edge onto the other side, because suddenly you don't care so much about the result of what if all those fears are true. You're like, it is what it is. Maybe they are all true. And it's in that they like lose all their power. You know what I'm saying? So this is an energy of kind of coming face to face with all of those things that normally we wouldn't want to look at, but it's like for the sake of purification and for the sake of strengthening our connection to something beyond them, or taking their power away through us just deciding, whatever. So what if you are real? And I'm seeing that it is an energy of like, you know, with this Ace of Pentacles reversed, I'm getting, which normally can be like a blessing from source that you're receiving. And with it reversed, I'm almost getting like you have recently or are now having to hold the faith without there being any external evidence of the success of your journey. But it's because you're meant to just decide that your success is inevitable. You're not trying, you are. You are invincible, you are infinite, you are the ultimate, what do they call it when it's, you are the operant power of your reality. You're the operant power of your reality. It's like you've been given the opportunity recently to decide that the external evidence is not what dictates what you are projecting, what you are creating, what you are deciding. And so it's been this opportunity to like I almost feel like there's been like physical tests in the external reality to be like, we're gonna make it look like you're not getting what you want and what you need just for a moment to see if you can be psyched out. It's ultimately yourself, like testing yourself. That will legitimately happen. And if you just like hold the pose and you're like, whatever, that's like the mantra, whatever. On the other side of it, like things start to shift and change. But you can start to notice that happens like as a perpetual pattern, actually. The 3D, we don't have to call it a test, but it's kind of a testing energy to me. But it is an opportunity for you to see the illusion of it, to hold through it, and then boom, you see the shift. This reading is kind of peculiar, kind of particular, so I feel like you're gonna understand what I'm saying if it's for you. And if not, the next one might be for you, so don't count it out. But we're getting the Star card, and this is the energy of all that has been occurring for you recently has been a part of your ultimate expansion, renewal, healing, and shining. Like, this is blessings. This is wishes coming true, but it is also just like complete renewal, your connection to your most glorious, radiant energy. But there was like a purification and a personal empowerment that had to occur first, and you might still be moving through it, you might be on the other side, but it's like if you've been feeling uncomfortable lately, that's what this has been. It's been a purification of you attaching any sort of validation to external circumstances, whether it be people, whether it be numbers, whether it be physical situations. It was an opportunity for you to just surrender, pull back into yourself, and allow things to unfold, and therefore allow yourself to be moved. And that was the healing that was meant to happen. It has been a part of this intricate web of your walking and of your higher destiny unfolding, all of the recent circumstances and what you're going through now, because I'm getting you're such an important part of the web, and that's why you might be even feel like you're like tested more than most. And you know what? When you move fast along the evolutionary path and you expand really fast and you grow really fast and you evolve really fast, you are tested more than most. And do you want to know why? Because let's say all the tests lie out along a great line of time, which when you expand your consciousness, you experience more time and space in your life, because time and space is an experience in consciousness. So if it's like boom, boom, boom out along this line, you expand your consciousness, you're going to experience more in a certain amount of time. So you're moving across much more of a line that holds a certain amount of expansion points, blessings, but also like testing kind of like energies than somebody who's going along much slower, you know what I mean? So that's why you're supremely blessed, but you also have so many chances to purify, to show yourself what you're made of, to learn, to grow, to integrate, to expand. And so it just keeps accelerating, and it's not for the weak. So I see you. You're a strong one. You're an epic one. And then we also have Hag of Fire, which is Queen of, oh, it's actually King of Fire, but really it's the Hag. Oh no, this is Queen of Fire. Pardon moi. I think the crone is the, oh my gosh. For the sake of accuracy, I have to correct myself a second time and say no, this is the King of Fire. But the Hag is the ultimate, the sovereignty of their spiritual journey. I feel like the Hag of Fire is so connected to the path of alchemy and the spiritual journey, and walks it with a knowing within it. So you start to really gain the sovereignty over Yeah, I'm going to go through all these cycles. Yeah, I'm going to be called to surrender over and over again. Yeah, I'm going to be blessed on the other side of it. Yeah, sometimes the 3D is going to try to trip me up, and I'm going to like do my best, even when it's highly uncomfortable, to just not be too attached to it, and then watch things unfold. And it's all for the sake of a higher vision, a deep connection to your internal flame, your internal spirit, and in knowing that walking along this path, it just gets stoked more and more. You become more and more powerful. Your vision expands what's possible for you and what you are creating here. And so that is really where you've been being led, is just continual expansion and empowerment along your path of alchemy. And that is why, whether you're experiencing it already or you're about to be, there is a sense of renewal, of increased radiance. I'm getting a glow up, honestly. This is the Star, and then this is like the King of Wands. This is, you are looking hot because of, you're glowing because of your spiritual path and the way that you have been walking. You have literally been alchemizing density within, clearing it out of your field. And guess what, babe? That means you are going to be shining brighter. You're going to be feeling healthier and more vital. We're also getting 6 of Earth. I feel like there is this energy of you entering a phase of life where you really feel this like beautiful, easeful give and take, where you aren't feeling depleted. You're not feeling like you're overgiving, and you're also not feeling like you are not receiving. I feel like it's gonna feel almost as if you're in a partnership with the divine, that the more that you continue to trust, the more that you're guided, the more that you give, the more that you are given, the more that you act on your creative impulses, the more that you receive them, and the more that you put yourself out there, the more you find that you are supported and come into contact with those who are looking for you. So I love this for you. A lot of fire energy. Okay, I kind of want to pull one more. I'm going to split. Blow on it. Oh! The Chariot! Yes. So if you felt like a moment of stagnation, a moment of stuckness, it was so that all of that could rise to the surface, and whether it was happening on your conscious level or your unconscious, or on an unconscious level, stuff was being worked out of your field, and now you are able to go faster, move faster, and you are about to feel this forward momentum once again. So trust in what is unfolding, because as much as you are working your path is working you. And there is an energy of like, I feel like you're in such a fierce, beautiful, quick, fast-moving portal of becoming, that the you that you are now, the things that you can think of that are going to occur, or like the way you think you're going to be able to solve problems now, like you're just going to continuously be in an entirely different ball game. And I think there's a lot that is meant to surprise you, and that also your future self can handle. So if you remain present along the journey of your becoming, it's almost like you can trust that you'll know what you need, you'll have what you need, and you'll know what you need to know in each moment going forward. And so your best moment, your best move at this point in time is to be present and trust in your infinite source, your infinite soul, to have what it needs and know what it needs to know in each moment that you meet along the path. Okay, much love, my beautiful soul. Many, many blessings. You are so blessed, you are so abundant, and you are freaking glowing. Keep glowing, babe. It's just gonna keep going up and up and up. The better it gets, the better it gets.